It's Emergency Education Alliance here with today's video. This morning I got to do something pretty awesome with my leadership group. I got to be principal for a day at a local elementary school, and boy did it open up my eyes to some of my shortcomings as a leader. I take a lot of pride in the fact that I can differentiate my work life and my home life and not bring my work home. But in the, I'm a 911 call taker, not emergency call taker, police, fire, EMS dispatcher, EMD trained. I'm an ENP, that's communication technician. You know what I'm getting at. So we take a lot of bad calls. Don't want to take the heart attack home where you lost somebody and, be sad the rest of your day. And I mean, of course you're going to go home and think about it, but I don't need to put my wife and my family through that. So I really try to separate my feelings, especially while you're on the phone with somebody. You definitely need to, because you can't sit there and cry with them on the phone while you're giving them CPR. You need to, in my opinion, separate your feelings from your work. And I think I do a pretty good job of that at work, but sometimes I bring that home. And following this male principal out of school here in my town, he was incredible. When I was young, it was the principal's office was where you went when you were in trouble. The principal's office at the school is a safe place. I witnessed 2 young boys get in a fight today, and they talked it out in the principal's office. The principal got down on his knee, got on their level, got on their eye level, asked one young boy what happened, and he told him. He asked the other young boy what happened, and he told him. Stories didn't quite match up. And after about 5 or 6 minutes, he got the 2 young kindergartners' stories to match up. So he actually got what happened out of them. He said it's all about the trust that he gets by the relationships he builds with his students. This man said he knew over 95% of the names of the students in his school, and he's an elementary school principal. That is impressive. I don't even know 95% of the names of my friends. Half time it's out, it's, hey, you, what's going on, buddy? Hey, man. That's just incredible. And he said that this was something that really was striking for me. They have, I'm trying to read through my notes here, so that's why I'm not looking at the screen, 3 different learning techniques, and it's social learning, emotional learning, and academic learning. And he said, in no particular order, but really the academics comes in last, because you need to know how to be a person. You need to know how to be emotionally okay. And today I ran into 4 people who were not emotionally okay come into the principal's office, and when they left, they were emotionally okay. It was incredible, the coping skills this man has and the newfound respect I have for him. And it really opened my eyes to what only I need to do in my personal life, but my professional life as well, is work on my empathy. Just the respect these kids have for him and the teachers have for him is just, it was incredible. In other videos, I've asked what your legacy would be. What do you want to have people think if you left? If I left my job today, tomorrow, whatever, what would be my legacy? And his answers were that he took pride in his job, that he took honor in his job, and that he had great self-discipline. He was an excellent communicator and an innovator. He liked to think outside the box and recognize that change is constant. He said that most of the kids in school today, the jobs that they're going to have when they graduate high school or college or trade school may not even be a job right now. I mean, was coding a thing when you were in elementary school? Because I don't think it was when I was. I mean, I sure don't remember that. But, every child has a Chromebook, and that blows my mind, because that is the technology. That's the future. He said that, in their framework, they learn to read so they can read to learn. I learned so much in the short time I was out there this morning. And then we spoke with the superintendent of the school district afterwards and learned some other, facts and things. But I just really wanted to take away what I learned from this man this morning is building relationships with people, whether they're kindergartners, fifth graders, your coworkers, the mean person I talked about in my video yesterday, your boss, your wife, your husband, your mother, your father, the relationships that you build in your life and the mutual respect between them. I mean, you've got to learn socially, emotionally, and academically in all aspects of life every day. And you never stop learning. I've talked before, you may stop going to school, but you never stop learning. I can't wait to learn what's out in my backyard coming up in the spring. Stuff's starting to sprout. So what I want you to get out of this video today is everybody learns differently. Everybody communicates differently. Everyone has a different style. We all know that. But the respect and the trust that you build from each other comes from the relationships that you build with one another. So build good relationships with one another and think about the legacy that you want to leave. I know I've talked about that before. Well, that's all I got for now. Emergency Education Alliance, EEA911.com. Check us out. Be good to yourself. Be good to each other. We're out.